Someone just stole a very expensive vehicle.
Suit up, we don't have a lot of time.
It's a next-gen prototype with all the bells and whistles. If bells and whistles could explode and murder people. Stop this maniac.
Flash. All new episodes return Tuesday, January 15th on the CW.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and here are some shots in the trailer from the second trailer of episode 10 called Spin Out. I guess the title may have been changed, but it all starts when they're at this, they're in this like garage of sorts or whatever, like in this this secret room or whatever of sorts. And Team Flash are discussing how a certain expensive vehicle was stolen from its original places or properties or whatever. But yes, this does happen. Next thing you know, it says SS for the car. And funny thing is, it actually reveals that after Barry says, suit up, we don't have much time, they actually head straight up to Argus because there's a RGUS because of the big tank. I said truck by mistake last time. Yeah, actually when I was originally recording, and it actually has like the scanner for like the actual car, and reveals that it actually has weapons and things like that of the sort, and Nora is actually overlooking this vehicle with the two young ladies in it, and she is ready to stop them. So maybe, I'm really hoping Spin returns, and she should, and I think she is, in my opinion, because it says Spin Out. So and her name is Spencer Young, and I'm talking about the girl with the tech, the girl with the Meditech, Spin. She went by the name Spin because of her website, Spin Zone. And the next thing you know, Cisco is like it would be funny, like the whole car, stealing the car and stuff like that. Like it would be funny if it wasn't designed, if they weren't using it to try to kill everyone. Like it would be funny if they weren't trying to murder anyone. And Barry is in his flash suit, and he says we have to stop this maniac, and you actually see Caitlin there. I actually had overlooked it the first time I seen this trailer, and there's Killer Frost right behind him, and you see Barry running after the carjackers of that's what you want to call it. They're going after they're going after this person who's in the car, and this woman, she's having such a good time crashing into cars, and totally going against the law, and obviously having such a good time, as the episode is called Spin Out, meaning that everything is going to end up spinning out of control. And I've been dying to say that, because I'm like, spin out, meaning spin out of control, everything's going to end up tail spinning, everything's going to end up mind-boggling, and things like that of the sort. And I really thought that this trailer had consisted of a lot more to the contrary of the first one. Because it was originally called Flash and Furious, but I guess they changed it to Spin Out. But this is the appropriate episode. So it seemed like this is a whole totally different thing from Thawne. So, because it seemed like the last trailer, there was stuff to do with Cicada. So it's just like, what's going to happen in this? Like, is Cicada going to be going after these people or whatever? Because he's going to assume they're metas or whatever. So it's just like, we don't exactly know what the heck is going on. So, because they have to head to Argus, what's going to happen and what will ensue? Like, what type of chaos will ensue once they get there? So, funny thing is, Barry's heading to Argus. And Caitlin's coming along with him to try to retrieve a weaponized stolen vehicle, or and Nora is there as well, and she figured probably, hey, I'm going to stop myself or whatever. Like, I mean, in my theory that I mean, at least something that I can at least theorize in this episode is that there will be more tension between Barry and Nora, since Barry is normally the one who's used to keeping secrets, like Oliver. Both of them are pretty stubborn. But because Barry is trying to deal with things that are over his head and stuff like that. Like, because, like, in the first trailer, it had him pinning Reverse Flash, like, the wall or whatever. And stuff like that. Like, I mean, I cannot wait until we see what this episode, what this episode does, where it goes. So it's called Spin Out. So my theory is that everything's going to spin out of control. And Team Flash will have to split up and stuff like that. And Nora might end up splitting up from the group. Stuff like that. Barry's going to have to try to do whatever he can to secure her and secure the rest of the Team Flash along with himself, while Spin will just end up literally spinning out of control by just driving and just crashing cars and trucks and tanks or whatever. But otherwise, I mean, that's all I really have for this video. I mean, I couldn't really say much, but there's like a whole lot that I really could have said. But otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, also, word, and I give my